Welcome back, ladies and gents. I hope y'all have had a blessed day so far. Today, we're going to be doing some chickens and power generators. But I want to give you the context as to why I chose that. So, we're going to go into here, and under endgame, we're going to go into the ultimate armor. It's just the most challenging stuff to make. So we're going to click on one of these, and we can see that it takes an extreme crafting table. So we're just going to go backwards just to make this, right? So we're going to click just kind of around, and you can see that it takes nether stars. There is no good way for me to acquire nether stars. Not until you hit Project E. Project E has energy condensers, which allow you to duplicate items, more or less, for a cost, for an equivalent cost. Okay, so this is how I'm going to get my nether stars, and I need a lot of nether stars. And to do this, we are going to need power, and a lot of it. So just for one of these energy condensers, it is 5 million FE, not including all of the power that it takes to acquire this kind of stuff. So we will get into this, but not today. I've done a few things that I kind of want to talk about. You know the slimes dropping from the roof? Yeah, it gave me over 100 levels of experience. So I turned that in to the mob grinding utils. So there's our random reward for that. We got a spiky bomb. Under getting started, we did figure out the crushing. So we're going to collect that as well, and I'll show that off in just a bit. We also ran to the nether. And we'll kind of get into why here in a sec, but collect the rewards from that. And then create, we made the engineer's goggles because I was having all those problems. We're going to hold off on this one just for a sec. I'm going to throw all those up there for right now. Let me show off the crate work. Real quick, so what was happening is that I do not have enough generation of wheels, if you will. Like I don't have enough rotational force stress units being created to power all of this. So I can have all of this and the press to run, or I can have the crushing wheel, or I can have the mechanical crafter. I cannot have all of those at the same time at the current moment, which is another reason to get into power, so that I can run all this at the same time with a FE-based rotational device, a motor. So to change this, I just take this large cogwheel and move it down right here, and that'll power everything else and turn off the mechanical crafter. As you know, last time I was using the mechanical crafter to make chickens, which we will get into now. All right, here we go. So like I said, I made all of the base chickens, and I made 2 extras. I made the coal chicken, and I made the lava chicken. And I did this so I could be prepared for this video a little bit. But I wanted to make some more, just to show you how it's done. So the iron chicken is up first with flint and bone meal. So we'll grab a flint chicken, and we will grab a bone meal chicken, and throw them in here. You can see they're all 10, 10, 10s. I'll kind of show off that a bit. And then if I go to iron chicken, there's a 20% chance that I acquire this chicken. So at the end of this, it is very unlikely that we'll actually get one. Instead, it'll either be a flint or a bone meal chicken, which also isn't bad because you can stack quite a few of these chickens in here. As you see, I have like 7 of the coal chickens. So we will not entirely wait, but we'll keep checking in on this, and this will be the primary one that I focus on for the sake of the video. Go to redstone chicken. You can see I need a sand and a red chicken, so I'm just gonna do that. So throw those in here and kind of do the same thing. That is a 20% as well, so you can see I got a flint chicken out of that other one. It is a 10, 10, 10. We'll just kind of let that go. Not focus on it too hard. And then it goes farther. So, like, after I get an iron chicken, and after I get a redstone, and after I make them 10-10-10s, I can then take that and make... Alright, this is nether quartz, sorry. There's a better example around here somewhere. Here you go. Glass and gold. Two things I don't have. Then you make a diamond with that. So it just keeps compounding on top of itself. So let's make the glass chicken. It's nether quartz and redstone. Oh, I can't make the redstone. There you go. Man, my fault. Little goof. We do not have the cocoa brown chicken, so we cannot make the nether wart chicken. So let's get the cocoa brown one, which is red and cactus. Grab our red. We'll grab our cactus. We'll throw them in there. Throw some seeds in there. Still none. Still none. That one's going. That is all in to make an ender pearl chicken, which is what I have saved here. I just have preferred things that I want, like diamonds and ender pearls and blaze rods and clay. So that is there. Nether quartz in yellow, we also have that. Oh, that's sand. Here's yellow. Ooh, did I mess up another one of these? Nope, we got it right. Okay, so nether quartz in yellow, we got our yellow. Here's our nether quartz. 14 of those. It's a couple. Yeah, we'll just keep going up. Alright. There you have it. So I'll let those process. Cocoa brown. Cannot get another wart yet. Working on the iron and redstone. Okay. I'm gonna do this one too really quick. Snowball, which is lapis and log. Lapis is over here. Log is right here. So this is gonna be how we get our ore generation. All nice and tidy. Okay. Enough of that. So just know by the next time I will have all of these and probably more, and they'll all be 10-10-10. I did not figure it was something that's worth sitting here showing on stream. Once this produces an iron chicken, I'll show the process of getting them up to a 10-10-10 within this stream, but just know that will be happening. Nothing much has changed in there. Okay, so that brings me to power. So we have our resources taken care of. We really need power to do anything else moving forward. So we have Powah. I'm gonna collect this resource, this reward. Okay, it gave me a diamond chest. How very nice. Powah. Powah is right here. And after we have our resources, we will do the mechanism, plutonium. What is it? It's a fission reactor. There you go. We will do that, but we don't have the resources right now, so we're gonna stick with Powah. Okay. We have thermogenerators, magmators, reactors, and energy cells. Energy cells are like batteries. The reactor is multi-block that, you know, takes your, that takes uraninite, which we don't really have a lot of. Or any of, and to acquire it is it's a process. You have to crush deep slate, and it's only an 8% chance. And to get deep slate takes this iron auto hammer. So it's a process, and I haven't figured out the best way to go about acquiring these things yet. I think I would like to have Project E set up first so that I can just pull deep slate out whenever I want, so I can duplicate the resource. So that's my current thought process. So yes, Powah. We have a couple things saved. I really want to focus on, not that one, the magmator. Here we go. It takes dielectric paste, a basic capacitor, dielectric casing, and a bucket. The reason that I made the lava chicken was for this dielectric paste, because I am able to use a lava egg here in place. So you go find some clay. hopefully... Oh, I know we have clay. It's just in block form over here. There we go. Lots of clay. So we get our clay. Like so. We have a coal chicken as well, so we can handle that. And so we need coal and lava eggs. I'm just going to grab 3 stacks of coal, 1 stack of lava eggs. There we go. And then 3 stacks. Well, I guess we're taking 4. No stress. You can just throw it in this chest over here. Keep an excess fuel. Alright. Boom, boom. Lots of dielectric. Ah. I think I'd have learned my lesson by now. This is the room that I planned to put all of this in. I did do those. We'll talk about those in a sec. Here we go. So these dielectric rods take iron bars. We are holding a decent amount of iron for all of this. And dielectric base. So we're just gonna start doing some of this here. Takes a block of redstone. Missed that. I have just blocks of redstone. I do not. Well, I can make a few of them. Good thing chickens are in our near future. So I can make 2 blocks. Did I do anything over there? No. Here, there. Okay, we got 4. 4 will at least get us this magmator. Dielectric rods. We need iron bars. Boom. We're just going to continue going through the chain. Crafting what we need. Alright, we need 2 of them to be like this. Just turning them sideways. There's the core. And there's the tiny. And here we go. We have a starter magmator. You can upgrade these as well. So if we click on this, you can see that there's different tiers, and they will generate different levels of FE based off of which tier. So if we go up to basic, it just takes our starter with some extra materials. For the purpose of this video, I think I just want to get it down and kind of display what it's going to be. And then next time we can focus on upgrading, or maybe in between on stream. I don't exactly know how these work, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning experience. Collect our random reward here. Magmators generate FE from lava. Okay. Will this work? No, it doesn't want that. Okay. Can I take a bucket of lava and put it next to it? Our dripstone has produced some lava, so we're just going to grab it from that. I can also combine lava eggs with a bucket in my crafting bench. That will work as well. Oh, you can just fill it as an internal tank. I see. Awesome. If that is the case, then no, there's no way to. Okay, so piping would be a good way to do this. So what we could do is figure out some way to automate lava eggs, maybe draining with create. You can drain it into a tank and take it and pipe it back into this. Just a thought. Do this a couple more times. Just to fill up that tank. All right, that should be good. Okay, so that has generated FE. We have about 20,000 FE available to us right now. The thermo generator. You know what? Let's get a cell first. Let's get an energy cell so that we're able to store some of this power and actually make the best use of it. Looks like we need some more things here. Do that. Going through the same process. We're going to need another one of those. Here we go. I should be able to just throw that right next to it. Look at it go. Now we can hold up to 1,000,000 FE. Kind of nice. That 5,000,000 that I was talking about earlier, not nearly as scary as what I had made it out to be the first time. However, we are going to have to do this several times, which is the scary part. Also, this is an energizing process, so these things sit on pedestals, and with energy rods, I transfer energy into here. So we'll need to get this energizing bit set up as well. So that is done. I actually even have the energizing orb set. We can get rid of those. Making good progress. I'm liking it. Energy cell. What do we get? An absorption hopper. Vacuums up items XP in a 7x7x7 area. Can be configured to push out on any side. Fluids will insert into tanks and items into inventories. Range is increased by absorption radius upgrades. Area of effect can be toggled in its GUI. Position can be offset in its GUI. From mob grinding utils. Pretty cool. If you can't hear, there's a slime over here, which is how I've gotten all my XP. Which is also why I have a mega torch saved up here. I will create this as soon as we get the chickens to actually like produce these materials. That will get rid of all of these fun guys. I was putting it off until I had this section done. Oh, that was actually a quest too. We'll collect the random, just so you guys. Oh, an anvil, nice. Sure. Our inventory is filling fast. Speaking of inventory filling fast, this is a random reward that I got. It is a Project E alchemical bag, and it is not easy to acquire. So we got super lucky with this. It actually dropped from a mob, and I believe that was on stream. It was huge. I haven't really used it. I've been kind of using it for like food. I guess we can throw this random stuff in here while we're not really talking about it. Batteries. We could talk about batteries. There we go. Just clean it up a little bit. We can actually throw the bag in here too, probably. Yeah. Batteries. Batteries can just go right in there. And it just eats all of the power. And they can go back and do the opposite, I thought. I was able to dump energy into cells from batteries. Maybe, maybe not. We'll just collect it in a cell for now. Until I figure that out for sure. I do also want to make this thermo generator. I want to see what's more efficient in terms of how they work and just overall best practice. And then we will go on to making the energizing orb and the energizing rods. We are able to make all of this stuff. I triple checked before starting. These are a bit later on. They take things like ender cores, which takes an energizing process. So we're not going to really talk about those today. I guess I'm going to segue just a little bit before I go pick up the materials for the thermo generator into these. This is what I was kind of showing off last time, but I broke my last budding lapis, so I made a new one. I also made a budding amethyst because amethyst is kind of a pain to acquire. None of these are ready to be harvested yet, but more or less it grows into a cluster, an amethyst cluster, and then you can just take a pickaxe and break it off. If you break it off before it is considered a cluster, it will give you nothing. If you break the block itself, it does not drop the block and will give you nothing, even though it says it can be mined with a pickaxe at the top there. Um, and I didn't put them straight, so as soon as I get a blaze chicken, I will be breaking this and fixing its location. So yeah, it needs a block on either side of it to work. And that's pretty much it. This will be very deprecated. We're not really going to use this a lot. It's a nice to have, but chickens are just so OP. So we'll be using chickens. The purpose of this pack isn't to really do anything other than get through the end game content, which I'm defining as Densitas Infinita, the ultimate armor, and Botania has a guardian to kill. Everything else is kind of eh. I probably won't get into Blood Magic or Ars Novu unless I really have to. There are other packs, in my opinion, that highlight these mods significantly better. Same thing with Create. I'm probably not going to do too much more with Create. I didn't really need to make it super efficient. It just kind of is what it is. I don't want to spend a bunch of time learning how to max efficiency and do motors and all that. It's just unneeded, in my opinion. If there comes a time in which we need it, then by all means I'll do it. But just from what I've seen so far, it's not going to be the case. Let's get back into this. Okay, I'm going to need my other block of redstone, which is currently our limiting factor, and it's about to limit us even more because those are expensive. To acquire this, I need 3 of them, which means I need 12 blaze powder. 4 times 3, right? This is our mob drops chest. I said 12. This isn't enough. So we actually get a turn on the crusher anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break that and drop it there. Oh, this runs with... Oh, I remember now. The crushing wheel and this can run, but the crushing wheel and this cannot run, which is why I broke it. That's what it is. I also added a chute. Kind of like I said, not exactly. I added a hopper instead of a belt. I didn't see a need to automate this. Like, I'm doing very cut and dry things here. I also made a magnet. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I did make the magnet. This one. It's simple. It works well. I like it. It's good for going through the dungeons. The dungeons are pretty brutal. Anyhow. I have... Nope, I needed 12. What do I get for jumping again? Can I run away fast enough? Nope. It's that good. Bobble is cool. Cool mod. Anyhow. Let us make these. I need capacitors. Which be like that. And I'm going to need more than what I have. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, we might go back to Chicken Zone. And I can acquire the things for this and make the thermo generator. You've seen me make every part of this aside from putting it all together, so I'm just gonna put it all together in between episodes. I won't use it though. Like I'll learn how to use it in the eyes of y'all. So be fun to learn that together. Back to chickens though. We do have a single iron chicken, which is not good enough. We need more than one. So we'll just keep going. We did get 3 redstone chickens, however, which is really nice. I forget what we're even breeding here, but we didn't get any. So we take that back off. Up here, we got 3 glowstone, which is awesome. And we got 2 snowball, also awesome. So throw the snowballs in here. we will give them 1 seed. What were the other ones? Redstone. We'll throw the redstones in here and give them 1 seed. That one's still running. Who else? Who else? We had yellow, log, lapis, nether quartz, glowstone. Glowstone is next. Okay, we'll put everyone else away. Nether quartz. We still need another iron, but we can have him generate while we're waiting. Lapis and log. Okay. These are still running. We'll put these away too. Oh. Does it run faster with more in here? It doesn't really look like it. That's okay though. So I'll just kind of show this process. So we have 111s. I'm holding shift for the details here. And this is a 322. So I'm just going to take the 322 and replace one of the 111s. Oh, I switched them around, but now we have 111s breeding with a 322. And as soon as this goes, man, okay, while this is going, we're going to talk about this guy, the temporal pouch. The temporal pouch is like time in a bottle in a lot of other mod packs. It's gadgets against the grind. However, you have to grind to get this gadget, which is kind of funny. So it slowly accumulates time while in a player's inventory, and then I can sit there and use it to accelerate things like chicken breeding. Anyway, to acquire this, the hardest part by far is this Nautilus shell, which seems kind of funny, but to create it, I need the mechanism, like reactors. So I need antimatter and a flower pot to make this Nautilus shell, which is kind of funny. It is a tough craft, and we will get into mechanism maybe next time. Not sure yet, because we'll have all the chickens we need. Powah, we can set something up. Maybe we'll automate Powah a little bit and then get into mechanism as well. But that process took place right here in this fission reactor. I think. Let me double check that. Anti-pronic nucleosynthesizer. How do I get antimatter? Here we go. A chemical. Here it is. Supercritical phase shifter. In probably this is the generator. The nuclear. So yeah. And you get, for every 1,000 buckets of plutonium, you only get 1 bucket of antimatter. And this takes 3 buckets of it. So it's going to be a grind before we get that. It's going to be a minute. All right, back to this. So now we take out our two 111s, and we have our 322 still in there, and we just take our 422 that we just bred for, and we throw them back in there with another seed, and they get going again. And then with these guys, they don't really have a use aside from like you can throw them in a smoker and get cooked chicken. But really, like they don't have a use, so they go in there. And that's really it. And then you just take them all the way up to 10-10-10s. You breed a few of them just so you can have the speed and ability to breed other chickens. Like I have plenty of them now. And yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. Because we have another iron, we're going to set this up real quick. It's down here. Boom, boom, 1 seed. And off it goes. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I will do the things I said I was going to do with the thermogenerator and chickens. Next time, we will make this mega torch so we stop getting bombarded by slimes, and yeah, get into power a bit more. Powah, excuse me. Maybe some mechanism, but yeah, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.